Hello and happy Easter, friends. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 7 of my spring 2025 Advent series featuring the Gummiapan Easter Advent Calendar. Thank you to everybody who's already over there in the live chat saying, hey, make sure if you do either stop by still here now or on the replay later. Let us know where you're watching from. I don't have a poll today in the live chat, but I do have a question to ask everyone later. So keep an ear out for that. I would like to say a happy hello to my crafty godmother, Sandra. Sandra, I kid you not that I was sitting here thinking, I wonder if Sandra will be on today on Easter. And I look over and your message popped up. So glad you are here. Thank you as well to all of my channel members who are over in that chat. Your support is greatly appreciated. If this is your first time here, I know today it might be a little bit slower than one of our other live streams because it is the holiday. But if it is your first time here, I will be opening the new envelope in that Easter Advent calendar and then getting crafty with it and making a postage stamp that one lucky live viewer will get sent to them in May. Now, let's see, who was it took the words right out of my mouth? Card Craze says, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, stamp of approval. If we hit 100 likes this stream before it ends, we get a bonus secret word, not to mention 2 jelly bean bonuses, and she is correct. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already so that we can open some more jelly bean Easter eggs at the end of this live stream. Now, even if you're here on replay, I still want you to hit that thumbs up if you could do that as well. Share it with a crafty friend. That just helps these videos get out to more crafters. And we got to get them hooked on that Gummiapan Easter Advent Calendar as well. Why don't we go ahead and look at what we have created together so far, because many times you do get to help me make decisions. So here on my desktop, these are the first 6 creations. Now, you might notice that one of these things is not like the other. Yesterday, we got a very fun pocket and tag die. And it, of course, wouldn't really fit on that little postage stamp. I do have bigger ones, so I did a poll. But everybody thought I should just go ahead and make the tag with the pocket. And here's what has came in the calendar so far. So look how full that is. I had to make it double-sided. But so far, on day 1, we got the little oval floral wreath and that little bee. So this was 1. I want you to be thinking as I'm going through these, which one's your favorite, because that's going to be kind of like my poll for the day. But I can't put in 6 options on the poll. This was the second day. We got kind of that chicken wire heart, these flowers, and then also there were some leaves that came with it, a little cluster of leaves. Day number 3 was a little border and some feathers, and I can't remember if anything else came with that day. Day 4, we had the little tiered tray and candies. I got out my shiny silver for that. Day 5, probably my hardest day so far creating wise, because I didn't know what to do. But we have a little cheese and pickle tray going on. And you know what? Like I said, it wasn't really what I would do, but each time I look at it, I kind of like it more and more. And then yesterday, day 5, we got the tag with pocket, and I used some dye. Well, this dye, the Honey Bunny, came from the December, the holiday advent calendar, and the heart in the background came from this advent calendar. And on the inside the tag, we have a couple little Easter eggs and a candy. I just love the distressed look on that tag. But I would like to know, so far, which creation has been your favorite? We do only have 2 more envelopes to open, so I'll be here to today and tomorrow, because today is one of those 2. So let me know over in the chat. If you're here on replay, let me know down in that description box below. While you do that, I am going to hydrate. I had to have some caffeine today, guys. I woke up this morning not feeling the greatest. I was a little bit worried that we would not be getting together, but I took a little nap and I woke up and feeling much better, thank goodness, so I can spend the rest of the day with the family. Presley did have her Easter egg hunt this morning. I just put eggs around the house. But then we had breakfast, and then I pretty much just went back to bed because I was yucky. All right. Love to see those coming in. I can't wait to go back later and be able to actually look and see what you chose as your favorites. I am going to put these away for now, because I have one thing I want to remind you about. In case you have not seen my video from earlier today, it is Oh So Inspired Collaboration Day, and this month we were inspired by team member Jay. So make sure to check out my video. I do have the whole playlist link below so you can see everyone's, but this is the card I created. I did a little spotlight inspired by a similar card that he made. If you have already seen this video, put OSI either over in the chat box or down in that comment section below. But what do you say? Why don't we go ahead and open that envelope up? Let's open up day number 7, you guys. So, grab it off my back shelf. Today's picture is a little running bunny with some chickies flying off of his back. Yay, I see so many of you have already watched the Oh So Inspired video. Excellent. Let's see. Give me a guess as what you think might be in. Oop, something tried to slip out. Give me a guess as to what you think might be in today's envelope. I'm going to say it's something you find in nature. I don't think it's going to be like decoration or mode of transportation or a toy. I think I'm going something you find in nature, but what it is, I don't know. Give me your guesses over there. Ooh, Paula thinks it might be a bird. Elisa thinks nature too. Vicky thinks it might be a tree. That would be nice. I did get a tree, I think in, let's see, in the Christmas advent calendar. Maybe I didn't get a tree. I got some kind of, oh yeah, no, this was what I was thinking of, the little circle with the tree in it. Ooh, Kristen says a basket. That would be good. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Yep, look, Catherine said top left. She saw my tree before I did. That's why I need you guys in the chat to help me out. All right, let's see what today is going to bring. Oh, I like this. We have a dragonfly. I bet that would be fun to do something like with, make the wings look special. And a butterfly. Oops, not focusing on that. There we go, butterfly. And then, I don't know if this is just some kind of decorative element. Let's go ahead and cut these out of some white cardstock and see what they look like, guys. While I do that, let me know what you might do with today's die. Maybe you'll give me some ideas, because you know now is when I always have to stall and try to think of something. Uh-oh. I did not quite get out a big enough piece. Oh, I did forget to mention that while I am getting crafty, if you do have a question or comment specifically for me that only I can answer, if it's a question or something you really need me to see, if it is like you need to get my attention for something like my microphone shuts off or my camera's frozen, if it's a question, type question in all caps in front of your message. If it's just something I need to see, type crafty Al, and that will just get my attention a little easier when I look over there at the side. I might have to try my dragonfly again. All right, so the butterfly is kind of distressed there. And let's see. Got to get out my pokey tool. I don't know, guys. What do you think that is? Is it just a decorative element? Let me know. And let me try my dragonfly one more time. Just the very center of its body did not cut out. And I'm going to have to cut these later. So, oh, Pam, it says, thank you for the link to the ATG tape. You are welcome, Pam. I think I saw you left a comment. I don't know if I answered it yet, so I will check after we're live here, but I hope you were able to use that discount. Oh, here, we got an answer here. Okay, Sandra says, Gummiapan said decorative and showed it vertically. Okay, all right. Oh, I see a few of you saying reeds. We'll see where it goes. I'm not going to poke all the holes out now, but here's our dragonfly. That is pretty cute. All righty. Okay, let me get out one of our squares for the day, kind of see what can fit on here. Maybe I'll just do kind of some kind of background. But first, you know what? Let's work on our butterfly and the dragonfly. Decisions, you guys. I don't know if I should like do ink smooshing to make like some pretty paper for the wings and pretty much for the whole butterfly itself, or should I just use colored cardstock? Do you think we need a poll? What do you think? Oh, yeah, Stephanie was already there. Stephanie had that poll light probably the same time I said it. All right. What I'm thinking is I would probably use the darker two, like the purple and then the darker green, either for the ink smooshing for those or for the cardstock. So yeah, otherwise I could ink smoosh or like real roughly watercolor something too. But let's go ahead. I'm just going to do a quick poll. So should we do cardstock or get inky? All right, I'm just going to give you 1 minute on this one, and we'll see. I could always, you know, do a little bit of ink blending around the edges if we just did the cardstock. And then I think I'll just add these later for some decoration in the back. Welcome, Ruth. Ruth says she made it, just finished playing Scrabble with Dad 1/3 time in a row. Nice. Congratulations. I used to love to play Scrabble too on holidays with my family. Love it, love it. All right. I did set the timer. We only have about 20 more seconds, so I won't turn on music, but I will do a stamp of approval check. Oh, guys, we are pretty close to having as many likes as viewers. Right now, there are 66 of you on here, and there are 56 thumbs up. So are there 10 of you out there who could smash that like button? All righty. All right. I did not look to see what won. I do see one says 71%. Let's see. All right, with 71%, you guys want me to get inky. So I'm going to gather some supplies for that. I do see that Cindy said, she has to leave early or leave shortly for Easter dinner. You know, so I was thinking, you know what? I'll do the Easter live stream at 2:00 in the afternoon because it's a little bit later, but then it's also early enough for, you know, our overseas friends to join us. Not even thinking that some of you might eat a late lunch, but that our West Coast friends, it was noon exactly for them. So hopefully if you are in one of those areas where you're still celebrating, that you'll come for the replay later or maybe join us a little bit later. All righty. So if I'm going to do ink smooshing, I need some paper that will take a little bit of water. So Bristol is what I have the closest to me. I'm just going to get out a scrap here. Oh, I already had something. And I'm going to protect my work surface with a large laminated piece. And ooh, I did forget that I only have the lighter green for my I don't have this in liquid watercolor, so I might have to put some extra green or not much water on that. All right. I thought I had a scrap of clear cardstock, but I'm not seeing it. I'll be right back. Right. So this is just a piece of clear cardstock that I'm going to put my liquid watercolor on. And I'm going to wet that background just a little bit. To help that run. Uh-oh. I think I made my piece of cardstock, clear cardstock, too big. All right. I'm going to stick or leave, like, try to do it in halves. So I'm going to dry this before I do the purple. And I will turn on some music while I do this. Right, I have the green done. I did see Ruth asked about this secret word, and thank you, Stephanie, for not sharing it. I have not given it yet, Ruth, so you're not too late. So make sure to hang out. Okay, I need to wipe this off. Get it ready for my purple. Let me know in the chat or on replay if you have done ink smooshing before. It's one of those things that I kind of have a hard time with because, you know, it's never going to look perfect and it usually never does what you want it to. You know, I try to do it sometimes. And the other side of my oh, wrong brush. I'm like, that doesn't fit there. The other side of my cardstock got some green on it, so hopefully we can cover that up. right, I'm going to dry this a little bit. All right, Zena, welcome. She says she has done ink smooshing and sometimes it works great, other times it's blah. You guys, I don't know if I did something wrong here. I kept looking at my liquid watercolor to make sure I didn't get out re-inker. Earlier today, I was messing with this dropper with some alcohol, and I don't know if I didn't get it all cleaned out, but it has turned out kind of funky. So I'm going to go a different way on the purple. So I'm going to clean up my mess here. And we'll try to do kind of a watercolor on this and see if that works better instead of putting too much water. Yeah, I don't know what I am. Let's get this. I'm going to circle it around with my brush some. All right. I know it doesn't quite look, oh, forgot to hide this. It does not quite look like our first one, which was more of like that look, but I am just going to use it for like the wings on either the butterfly or the dragonfly. So I think it'll work for that. And I thought I lost a lid to this. Yeah, Cordelia, you could totally be right. She says it may just be the paper. I, for the life of me, cannot find my watercolor cardstock since I rearranged my room. So I need to look a little bit harder for that because it could totally be not the right paper. Maybe I just got lucky on that green. All righty. I am going to dry this one a little bit because it's pretty juicy. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I do that. All righty. I'm going to call that dry. I have been watching the chat while I've been drying it. I too need to know what is NB Cards and more about this homemade ink smoosher. So I think it was Stephanie and maybe Kristen know about it. If you could send me a link to a video that shows what that is, I would love to know. You can't put links over in the chat right now, but I would, if you know of like a certain one that shows it, please let me know, and then I can also share that with any viewers who might like to see it too, maybe tomorrow. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, I think what I will do, I think more of the butterfly will show, so I'm going to use the one that I like more to cut out the wings of the butterfly. And then I will do the dragonfly wings out of this one because I think it might be a little more detailed. Some of it might be missing. And these are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to do them, or the pieces of cardstock are bigger, so I'm going to do them on my bigger die cutter over here. Oh, let's do a stamp of approval check to see where we are at, guys, with our jelly bean bonuses. Don't forget, if you haven't yet hit that thumbs up button, I hope you'll do that. Right now, we have 80 people on here and almost 70 thumbs up. So if you could hit that like button, we've almost earned 2 jelly bean bonuses, okay? And if you don't know what jelly bean bonuses and secret words are, which I will give you the secret word here in just a second, check out the kickoff video, which is linked in the description box below. And that'll give you more details. And remember, when I do share the secret word, it is a secret word, so don't give it away. Share it in the chat or share it in the comments. And okay, so here is our purple dragonfly. And our green one. So there's definitely a difference in technique between them, but I think we'll be okay. All righty. Oh, yes, I was going to do something. All right, guys, get out your secret word tracker. Make sure, if you don't have this already, you can check out the description box below for a link to the PDF so you can keep track of all your words for when I come back with that final details video on how you'll submit those. Remember, I'm giving away 2 of these Easter calendars that I've been opening. One is in Europe only, that is coming from Gummiapan. And then the second one, which was sent to me by kind of our unofficial sponsor of this series, and that is, where is it at? That is Vivica of Color Me Nordic. She is a retailer in the US and Canada for Gummiapan, and she sent me another one that I will ship anywhere in the world except Europe, since we have that special one from Gummiapan. Now, if you are loving this calendar like we have been, and you want to get your hands on your own, there are a few left, so I have a link to it in the description box below. And while you're there, if you find any other goodies, make sure to use this code right up here to save 15% off the other items in the order. It won't apply to the calendar, but it will to other things. And they have like stencils and dies and stamps. So I hope you'll check out Vivica's site. And thank you again, Vivica, for the great prizes. And she sent me the Easter calendar, and then she contacted Gummiapan in Europe to get that second one. So thank you so, so much. Okay, today's secret word is going to be, in honor of this little guy here, is going to be dragonfly. I think that's all one word, and you can spell it however you think it sounds, but it will be dragonfly today. I'm going to write that down before I forget, and then I have to reach out to one of you to let me know. And if we get to 100 thumbs up, I'm going to give you a bonus secret word. So keep smashing that like button. And now I need to recut my dragonfly and my butterfly for the body. I think I'll just do that in black. Who is crafting along today? Who is just trying to recover from Easter dinner and Easter festivities? Oh, Kristen, thank you for sending the link. I just saw that. Thank you. Maybe later, while you guys are doing your entries for the giveaway, maybe I will go try to grab that from my email so I can share it here, because I can share links in the chat, but viewers can't. Diane, I do not have another option if you already have the calendar. Let's see, let me find your, like with the Christmas even the Christmas advent calendars, it was only international friends who I had a gift certificate for. But no, you can win the daily, like the postage stamps. And if you get a jelly bean bonus, you can get the mini dies bundle instead of extra entries. Okay, what is everybody doing? Carmen is working on this month's Kendra's Card Challenge. Susan is crafting and not working for a change. Glad you're here. Oh, I saw this. Lori said she is watercoloring Gummiapan dies. Cordelia is doing a little crafting. Carol is mostly lurking because of internet issues. Oh, Carol, I feel for you. Who was here yesterday during my internet issues? Thanks again for sticking in with me. That was a mess. Oh, Michelle says family is here and they are playing a game. What game are you playing? All right, this is going to be hard to see, but I'm going to try to cut just the bodies out of here. Cannot find. Now, luckily, the Gummiapan dies do usually have like a lot of detail cut into them. So once you usually find the detail line, it is easy to cut out. But oh my goodness, you guys, look how little that body is. I better get that on there before I lose it. I see Catherine says that she loves the black dragonfly. Well, Catherine, if you win today's postage stamp and you don't have the Easter calendar, let me know and I will send you one that I don't chop up. Or have you already won? I don't know if you've already won one of the postage stamps. All right, I'm just going to leave that right like it is. Diane says she won't worry about, yeah, sorry, Diane. Now, I'm not sure what level of channel member you are, but if you're die cut or paper trimmer, every month during our channel member live streams, I usually have a giveaway that's like physical products. So you could join us for that and play along and enter to win. Okay, so these two wings have a little leg attached to them. I am going to have to amputate that thing because I don't want to have to worry about just cutting that little leg off and leaving it. Which means I'm going to have to cut it off my wings. All right, I'm going to let that just sit for a little while and dry. And now I won't do a poll, but what are some things I could do for the background of this? Give me some ideas. You know, we still do have this die that makes a decorative element. Should I just do some kind of like ink blended background? Like maybe use the two yellows and throw some of these in. Give me some ideas. Oh, that would have been a good idea, Yvonne, if I hadn't already cut their legs off to just color the legs to match. Didn't even think of that. Shelly said she thinks the squiggle element looks like ripples on water. Oh, that is possible. So Pam kind of agrees with that water thought. Now I only have, you know, because we are using the color cube card, I do kind of only have these colors to do. Maybe what I could do is do a little ink blending with these two shades. But then that might kind of not let that stand out. Okay, I am going to do a little blending with these, and then maybe we won't have yellow water. We'll just have decorative elements below it. Or do you think light green is swamp? Okay, we'll try the greens and maybe it'll stand out enough. I'll just try to be light-handed with that darker one. Or you know, maybe I'll just do the decorative element in that dark one. And All right. I cut a piece of the spearmint to the square that goes on the postage stamp. And I'm going to do maybe like 3 levels of green. Since we start out with the spearmint base, if we add the spearmint kind of on the edges, we get a different shade. But then we don't have to try to cover the whole piece of white with the spearmint to get kind of a solid green in the background. Oh, I did just see the yellow message, Stephanie. But I moved on to the green, so we'll try this one. And then I'm going to do the gumdrop, but I just want to have it at the very edges. So I'm going to bring in my smaller green blending brush and just get the very edges with it. Let's see if that. Oh, I thought I lost my dragonfly. It was just still hanging out underneath the block. Okay, I do want to do something to help that stand out from the background. So I have been wanting to try this die. I think I'm going to cut it out of some vellum so that we can still see that background, but that it'll help us see the butterfly too. Oh, Kristen, look at her. She said vellum time ? I don't even know if I had brought that up, but Kristen, you definitely know me. It is vellum time. And then we'll figure out what color we'll cut the squiggles from. Oh, do the squiggles in yellow, not the whole background too. I can try that. We can cut some yellow squiggles. I'm going to, it has those lined elements. I'm going to wrap that around the back for now to hold it in place. Actually, I'll just go ahead and glue that because, you know, with vellum, you can see the adhesive, so you have to kind of know where you're going to place things. But I'm going to wrap that around the back, and then we'll put that. And I think today I might just leave those wings there. I might not cut that off. Sorry, no, I'm down far. Okay, let's go ahead, cut some of these out of yellow. I'm going to do 1 of the honey and 2 of the pineapple, and then decide if I just want to do a single or just the lighter ones. All right. What if we have kind of 1 up higher maybe? What do we think? 1 or 2 of those things? I don't know if having 1 up here is too much. Should I just put like 1 down here? I'll do super duper quick poll. So get those poll lights out. Are we going to do 1 or 2? We'll do a 1-minute poll. And I'm going to hydrate while you guys listen to some music and vote. All right. I gotta get back over here. Let me drum roll. Which one won? Oh, I forgot to actually click end poll. All right. Pretty close, but you guys are thinking 52% just do 1. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down right now. And I did check, we did earn 2 jelly bean bonuses. And I think if we get 15 more thumbs up, we get a bonus secret word. So if you came in a little late and you haven't yet hit that like button, please do that. I think I'm going to put half of my butterfly flat down. let that dry, and then I'll kind of bend up that left wing to give it some dimension. Oh, Christina says this one is in the running for her favorite one. You know, Christina, I was a little bit worried with my ink smooshing gone wrong, but I am liking it too. Welcome, Marlene. All right. So then I'll put my dragonfly and glue down his left wings, his body and left wings. All right, we'll let that sit for a little bit. And we got to figure out what background color we're going to do. Let's see what I have left. So these are the colors I have left. We can always cut another one though. But we'll kind of look at these first and see what we think. Ooh, that would look neat, Carla, with glossy accents. Shiny body. Which, by the way, I will try not to butcher it too bad, but Vrolijk Pasen. Maybe. I think that means Happy Easter in Dutch. If you guys didn't know, if you're newer to my channel, my husband is actually Dutch. He lived in the Netherlands for, gosh, the first 30 years of his life, and we met on the internet, and he moved here to marry me. And all righty. So it will, of course, get smushed in the mail when it gets mailed out. But there is some dimension to our little guy. That's a love story? Oh, goodness. I thought that was Happy Easter. You'll have to let me know what that is. I thought it was like... Oh, or do you mean about my husband moving here to marry me? Sorry. I just thought when I said Happy Easter, I said love story. Never mind. Now I know what you mean. Forgive me. Okay, guys. I have got a mess here on my desktop. Let me move some of this out of the way, and we'll kind of look at our color options. So, oh, I am going to chop that off. And we'll chop off this little piece right here. So we have the yellow. I'm trying to look at it in the screen too. Oh, here, okay. Susan thinks it needs the probably. Oh, okay. I'll have to, I need, what did I even say then? Okay, and here is the lighter green. And the purple. I almost think, guys, either the lighter green, or should I cut one out of this? I can cut another one. Let me know if you like any of these other colors and want those added to the poll. But I almost think we should do lighter or darker green. Let me know your thoughts over there. All right, I'm seeing some purples roll in. Purple pole lights and the word purple. Oh gosh, and yellow. Oh goodness, you guys. Should we take out the light green? What if we take out the light green and then vote on these colors? Let's do that. So we'll do yellow, green, purple. Let me get that ready. Get those poll lights in the chat. I'll turn mine on. All righty, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Go ahead and get those votes in. And if you have not yet hit that thumbs up, please do that. Right now, we are at 81 thumbs up. So if we can get 19 more, we get a bonus secret word. So again, if you've came in late or you haven't hit it yet, please go ahead and hit that like button right below this video. Let's see what won. With 42%, we will be going with the yellow. I did see Stephanie said she likes the way the ripple fades into that. So good. It's already cut. We will just get this added. And then it is almost time for the giveaways. So make sure if you're not yet a subscriber that you go ahead and subscribe so you can be in the live chat to put your comment in to be entered to win. I do limit the chat box to subscribers just since I don't have a Mr. Producer or anybody to, you know, kind of get rid of anyone if they're trying to be goofy. So if you have to subscribe, you're probably not going to be goofy in the chat. There we go, you guys. How did we do? I needed a lot of help from you guys today, so this is great. This was definitely a team effort here. Thank you so much for being here to help me. Okay. We'll zoom in on that. Okay. So it is time for the giveaways for any of these. So you have to be at least 18 years old, subscribe to my channel, and you can live anywhere in the world. Now, if you have already won a postage stamp, you can, or the tag from yesterday, you cannot enter again to win. Same thing with the jelly bean bonuses. If you've already won a jelly bean bonus this series, you can't enter that. But if you haven't won a jelly bean bonus, but you have won the postage stamp, you can still enter for that. You just can't win two of the same giveaway during this series. So if you are ready, Oh, let me show, well, no, we'll do the giveaway for this first, and then I'll show you, tell you about what you can win if you get a jelly bean bonus. And we are now down to the wire. If you have not yet hit that like button, go ahead and hit it to see if we can get to 100 thumbs up for that bonus secret word, okay? So if you would like to be entered to win today's postage stamp, again, if you have not yet won a postage or a creation, I guess we have the tag. If you have not yet won either of those, one time over in the chat box, type in hashtag Easter, hashtag EASTER. It does need to look exactly like it shows on screen. You need the hashtag, no spaces. Now, if you happen to look up and you notice, oh no, I forgot the A, or I don't have the hashtag, retype it to get your entry, but there is no need to spam the chat with tons of hashtag Easters because each username does only get one entry. You have about a minute and a half left to get that in. All right, you guys, if you did see that I went ahead and put the link that Kristen emailed me. Thank you, Kristen, for doing that. If you want to check out that homemade ink smoosher video, I'm definitely going to do that today. I myself, though, I still have not got to watch the Oh So Inspired videos. So I am going to do that first. Don't forget, if you haven't watched the Oh So Inspired videos, check out that playlist below. But then I will go and watch that video because I can use all the help I can get with the homemade ink smoosher. But everybody has got their hashtag Easters in. So good luck to everyone. And congratulations goes to Lisa Hunter. Congratulations, Lisa. Make sure to stick around. I will tell you how you are going to claim that prize. Unless you've already been here during this series, you know what you need to do. But do make sure you claim that. Now, I'm going to show you. I'll get out one of each color for our jelly bean bonuses. So I will be pulling 2 names. And the first winner gets the first crack at the color they want. And then the second winner can choose from what's left. We are getting low on some of these colors. I do not, oh no. I was thinking nobody had chosen yellow, but they have before. So in these, there is either a slip that says Mini Dies Bundle, and Vivica from Color Me Nordic sent me lots of these cute teeny tiny dies from Gummiapan. So if you get a Mini Dies bundle, you're going to receive all 4 of these. And just so you know, if you have won a postage stamp, I am going to throw a random one of these in with your postage stamp or with that tag. So Be thinking, if you did, or I haven't told you how to enter yet, I got to get that ready. So be thinking about which color jelly bean you might choose, because as soon as I mention that first person, I need them to holler out in the chat what color they want. Remember, if your name is pulled, I want you to do that, the color you want in all caps so I can see it. So here are colors. If you would like to be entered into the Jelly Bean bonus giveaway. Oh, the other prizes. Okay, so you can win a bundle, or you can win extra entries into the Easter calendar, Easter Advent calendar giveaway. So some slips will have extra entries. Now, if you already have the Easter Advent calendar and your name gets pulled and you get extra entries, you can just let me know you have that and I will send you the mini dies bundle. But if you would like to be in on the Jelly Bean bonus, one time over in the chat box, type in #bonus, #BONUS. Again, same things as before apply. Make sure it looks like it does on screen, and no need to spam the chat with it. I do see that my sister arrived. Hello, Lisa. If we have any more wait music. All righty. And yes, it is the last chance to hit that thumbs up, guys. We are pretty far away. We would need 16 more thumbs up in just a couple minutes. I mean, we might be able to do it. If you're here and haven't yet smash that like button, go ahead and do it. Christina wants to know what that song is. Let me see. That one is by, well, I can't see the rest of it. It's Esther Abrami, number 9 Esther something. It is some of the free music that I can get off of YouTube. So if you have a YouTube studio, you can go in the background to the music library. And if you search for Esther, that one is number 9, I think I said. Number 9. Yep. All right, guys, let's see who our 2 lucky Jelly Bean bonus winners are. Remember, be thinking about which color you're going to want and have a backup. If you are the first name that gets pulled, make sure to put that in all caps, what color you want. And then once our first winner has chosen their color, our second winner can put the color they want in all caps. Good luck, everyone, and congratulations to Vicki Eakins. Congratulations, Vicki. Make sure to put in all caps which color you want. And I will go ahead and find our number 2 winner, and they can be ready with their color. Congratulations to Caroline or Carolyn. I never know which way to say it. And maybe there is not two ways. And if it's Carolyn, maybe it's spelled different. So sorry. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad. I will be looking out for Vicky to tell me which color she wants in all caps, please. Oh, she already did it. Vicky would like green. All right. Caroline, which one of the leftovers do you want? Not really leftovers. Which one of the remaining colors do you want? Go ahead and put that in all caps. Okay, she says it lined good. All right, Caroline would like blue. Okay. Put the rest back in there. We just have one more day to earn those jelly bean bonuses. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central to open up the final envelope, day number 8, and get crafty with it. So hopefully you'll be able to join me. But yes, that will be the last day to collect secret words and to get in for the jelly bean bonuses. So I hope you'll be able to join me. Don't forget, even if you can't make it live, you can listen for those secret words on replay. Let's go ahead though and find out. First will be Vicky with green. All right, Vicky gets the mini Gummiapan dies bundle. Congratulations, Vicky. Let me get this added to my little sheet, which don't forget, I am going to tell you how to claim it if you don't know already, if you haven't been here yet. Please keep in mind you have 24 hours and I won't track anybody down. So make sure when I tell you what to do, I would just go do it as soon as we are done. All right, and Caroline is also winning the mini Gummiapan dies bundle. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations. And thank you, as always, to everybody who was here during the live. And if you're still here on replay, thank you very much. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Now, if you are one of the lucky winners, I almost keep forgetting. Down at the very bottom of the description box below are links to 2 Google Forms. There is one form if you won today's postage stamp. And there is one form if you won one of today's jelly bean bonuses. So make sure to fill out the correct one. Again, I would just do it as soon as we're done here so you don't forget. And I hope to see you here tomorrow. I see Stephanie has already let us know. She has been here the entire time. Thank you, Stephanie. So has Carrie. Love it. I will see you guys. I don't think I have any final questions. I will see you guys all tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And until then, hope it's a crafty one. Bye-bye, guys.